Sirve, specchia elektryczny usamotnione. Jest tutaj elektrycznie szkoła jest Hi everyone, I am Tara, aka Spirit Mother, and I'd like to welcome you all back to my channel on YouTube, Spirit to Spirit, Teachings Going Within Self, on TikTok 1974 Enlightened Soul, and I'm also live on my Facebook. I was live earlier. Some people think I just come in to rant, but I'm in because I want to bring you all in to decorate. I may not do a lot of talking, but you know, it's that part of doing this together. I will check comments every so often to say, like, you know, where should I put this? Decorate with me. I may not speak in English, but hey, you know. My artificial tree, it's a little canted right now. Sort itself out. My dad had it for years, and he gave it to me last year to use. I like having a real tree. However, I don't like cleaning up the mess, but I do like the smell of it. So I'm going to start with light. How many people go through like their lights being tangled? These are the icicle lights. I don't have a tree cover that lights up, but you know, I'm 3 days before Christmas Eve decorating my tree. I'm usually a lot earlier than that. It's been a rough year. Oh, yeah. But let's just throw it. Rock. Oh, okay. Be like rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. And I know some people don't celebrate the holidays. Okay, so it's give me 1 second. I'll show you something. Okay, because I know that some people do Jewish, so I have a Jewish candelabra here because it's a part of seeing everybody's religion or beliefs. So I will set the candelabra there. Okay. I'm not lighting it right now because I'd be foolish to do so because I'm moving around and I'd probably knock it over. The best thing, the thing about a fig tree is, you know, you can real trees you can't struggle to actually put lights on sometimes. So I'm going to take this off because I don't want to get it caught. I have my activity scene right here. Actually, I bought one, and then I had some other stuff that was given to me, and I bought a few of them at the dollar store. Yeah, yeah, it's like I was never good at putting lights on. My mom, growing up, my mom would always put the lights on. I decorated my dad's tree for him. Yeah. I like decorating. Ooh, sure that's. I just like I'll just throw the lights on. Because well, guess that doesn't. I hooked it. Wow. I hooked it in up top. So is that part of? Am I gonna have to take my lights down and put it back up again? If you're just coming in, you're new to my channel can go anywhere. So right now I'm just kind of decorating my tree and bringing everybody in. It's like bringing you into my home. I know some people, like I said, don't celebrate the holidays, but it's it's just you don't think of it as decorating for Christmas or what have you. Think of it as giving some pointers on how to decorate. I think I did my lights wrong, but I might have to just sort it out another way. I'm glad it's icicle lights. With icicle lights, you only have to have a few faces. Lights were always the worst thing for me to do. I'm hiding behind the tree, everyone. And people go through it. Oh, it's not so bad. It's thankfully. I mean, I might have the white lights on, but oh well. The decorations will cover it all. Se calhar para criar, se criar chama que seria que ficou pequeno. I know what people say. It's not Jesus' birthday in December. And I totally understand that. Okay. And that's fine. It's why are we knocking other people's beliefs if it yes. Yeah. Um, well, I did say I might have to try this. I have one here where here. Look at this way, and then that'll work on me. Um, it's kind of about how things the tree is because we decorate it when we're on it. To do it with popcorn, and I did it one year. We put popcorn on the tree years ago. I don't know if I have a picture on my Facebook because it was the one just before my car accident in 2006, just right, like I said, right before my car accident. Yeah, I hear my mom. It's like I'm hearing my mom. You got the lights wrong. Well, I know that, but it's easier to plug it in and pick some as I go. I got that get up to the eye. You might not get a total because I'm stuck for words. He said I have to react to react. If you're new to my channel, I always suggest that people go and read the description on my YouTube channel, Spirit to Spirit Teachings Going with Himself, in order to get a better understanding of what it is that I bring to my channel. My channel could go anywhere, and right now, becoming it like bringing it to be happy. Okay, but it's been a rough one. Usually, I have my tree decorated like the first week in December, but I've been going through a lot. Let's put the dense cap on. Or is it the magical cap? I have my snowman here, which you can't see him. I have my Santa there, which, somebody broke his head off. I don't know, when you break his head off, you don't like Santa, but Santa is here. Santa is the imagination. It's the enlightenment. It's like realizing your own divinity, your own power. Give me 1 second. I'm going to start my fire. I'm just starting my fire because it's 19 degrees in my house. I have a heat pump. I have one heat pump, and I think my downstairs is like probably about 2,500 square feet. And I have one heat pump, and it's facing this way. It doesn't get the back area. And right now in my home, it's 19 degrees, which it's like not too bad, but no, I don't know if well, my life was pretty good. Excuse me? Please don't comment on my buttocks. She caught it. I did. Yes, I caught that. Please don't. Like, I don't care if I have a nice urine. It was actually a day when I wanted to tell the system, I wanted to turn around and moon the system and, give it the finger. Thank you. I'll probably have to fix my lights at nighttime, but it's actually looking pretty good. I have shit piles of lights right here. I want to put them up around my house. These ones, they have the thing on them. I thought they come with music. Oh, Dad. Oh, I can give my dad a light and put in his thing. He has one of those was like they had a village at one time. My niece got the village, but my dad has a few houses, and you can put the lights in it. And I had to smash a light bulb inside of the house in order to get the thing out. So it's like, Dad, if you're watching, I have a light bulb for you, and I'll bring it Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, it'll be like I'm putting Santa. I always, every year, usually take the gifts around. But Christmas Eve this year, we're having a family gathering, which is, it's new, and it's like, I like that. So everybody's gonna get their gifts brought there that day instead of me going all over. I was gonna say Hell's Half Acre because some are in the city and some's up another part of the country, and like it's all. But I didn't mind doing that. So now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, first off, oh my garland. What have garland? Oh yeah, and my red garland. These here are I call these my good ornaments. One day I'm gonna have a big tree and I'm gonna have the bigger ornaments on it because I do like Christmas, and one day I do want to have a big tree, and hopefully I'll get all my family there, and all of the stuff will go under the tree. We'll all do it together. It'd be kind of like something my mom would want to do. And I just got, Mom must be here because I just got emotional. I don't have, well, where'd all my garland go? Oh, well, I don't have a lot of garland. Hey, Dad, I'm coming to get the big white garland. But it's, chuck it on. It's always better when you have children that help you decorate. If I trip and fall, don't laugh, please. I got the cord right back here, and I'm kind of stepping over. I heard somebody. I just heard somebody say that'd be funny if you fell. Well, yeah, it would be for you guys, but not for me because I probably end up smashing my face on something, and I would laugh. Straight. Yeah, I have a cat, and he doesn't really. Get out my tree. In that sense, he'll run his gums along the branches, but he doesn't run out my tree. He sleeps under it. I actually you can't see it. Some right there, my skirt. YouTube, you can't see it, but my skirt is Facebook. My skirt. I took green garland and I glued it down along the bottom to make it look a little fancy. Like my mom, she used to take the garland and she used to put it up in the ceiling and hang bulbs from it. Maybe one year I'll do that again, but do that when there's kids and I'll be like my mom because I had pictures on my Facebook years ago where I had a little sleigh and I put my son's Christmas teddy bears on it. And if you don't like Christmas or like being here to decorate with me, you don't have to be here. Okay? Like I said, it's like people, they celebrate the holidays different ways. Some people don't celebrate the holiday. And, if you're Jewish, I have my candelabra, my labra, however you say it, because, I know that this time of year is special for some people, and some people, they just don't get it. Because they say, well, it's not safe. No. To me, Christmas it's about a celebration of life. Okay? The rebirth of ourselves. And I know, like they say at Christmas time, Jesus, Yeshua, however you say, that there was a mass murder. And that was because they were said that they were looking for the Savior, so children got killed. And that was like to do that, it would have been about jealousy. It would have been about hiding secrets. But I don't look at it that way because I see the tree signifying the unity of heaven and earth coming together, because the tree signifies earth and the lights signify to me the universe. And when I put the angel, or some people put a star on top, it signifies us as divine beings. That's the angelical. Like I posted a thing of it, like drawing, and we're the creeds, we're the angelics, we're everything. We are the universe. And people say, well, no, you're human. Well, if you want to look at it that way, but I look at it as a way that, we're all divine beings. We're all children of the same thing, the energy. But everybody believes and sings differently, and that's fine. And this is what we're supposed to be realizing, that it's not about certain. You choose. The chosen is the part that you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your divinity. You're choosing your spirit. So if you're choosing your spirit, then that means you are choosing spirit, because you are that part. And everybody, like I said, looks at it differently. And some people don't look at it at all because they don't believe in anything. And then that's where I say, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your own abilities? Do you believe, or did, because some people will sour us to it. So if you're in here and, estamos online, and you don't celebrate the birth of Christ, celebrate yourself. Okay? Because that's what it is. It's birth. It's your birth. Your divine birth. Whether, like I said, whether you feel that, Christ is the birth of you wake up to your own divinity. That's the birth of Christ. Yeah, I should have put more good stuff up top, but oh well. It is what it is. Shit happens and then you flush it. Right? Well, my kind of honor here, honey, it's not sure because I love you. It's too good. These here are my mom's. I had a set of them, and I don't know where they all went to. Oh, I think I might have some of them in the box, because I think after I took my tree down last year, I forgot to take those down, and I found them afterwards. Era moda. Ano kaya naman puto ko kung ito po kaya mahapin yung puto ko. So kaya ko kasi that's so I just put it right there. Kaya mo to pinag sa tennis sa kaluya, na tools for like I said, I am. Somebody told me today to be happy. Well, I am a happy person. Just not when I get pissed off. And then I'm still happy. In ways, I'm just like, I know I have a great niece who's, well, they're the same way. Like, man, you're happy go lucky until you piss them off. And then it's the part, we got to find out what happened. And some people say, well, it's because they didn't get what they want. No, it's not. They're working through something. We might want to believe that, but it's true. And like every year now, like I have my mom, I know, like, Mom, help me decorate. Where's this go? But we work together because it's in here. To all those that are in here, and or the ones that are, decorating their trees, or, some people aren't right now. And that's the part of, have them in their home in spirit, in heart. Have prayers for them. I have opened my door to people before, a few times, and it's that part of I'm not going to open it that easy anymore. Yeah, because I trust people very easily, and it's more so because I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I see good in everyone, even in the people that others don't see the good in, because it's part of actually seeing the heart. And I know some people say, well, some people's hearts are very cold. Well, that's the part of asking, why is your heart cold? Right? But, you know, some people just don't take the time because they feel we don't have the time. Or, you know, those people have it's over. Or they bruise our egos. But, shit, shit ass. I do say shit ass a lot when I'm. It's like, come on, I couldn't say the F word. See what if they look like angel wings. I have a bunch of wind chimes in my house too, and sometimes I'll like when I feel different energies within my house, I'll just go and here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 just in this area. And I'm supposed to today. They say if it's a rings. The thing everyone is an angel. Whether you feel they're a fallen angel or they're one that people feel that might happen. We've all been fallen once, whether people really want to believe that or not. But it was like God had to fall in versions of himself. But some people won't believe that, and that's fine. It's an also finish it. That's just fine. It's a lack of us understanding. Stuff on here with my mom's. Some was mine for years ago. I have some stuff on here that this here. Uh, I got one for myself and I got one for my son. And I was still with my ex-husband at the time. But I don't know. I might find it in here. I have anybody remember these? Those there you used to be able like it was I think it was McDonald's. You used to be able to get them at McDonald's. That was when I ate McDonald's. Nope. I go for a burger. I did at one point. I was going to Burger King, But that was because we had Harvey's, and then the Harvey's went away for a while, and Harvey's came back, and at Harvey's you can build your own burger. And I get the veggie burger, and some people will say, well, that's just as bad as it. No, I don't eat meat, so it's not just as bad. So, this year, I have the date on this one. And I keep it as an ornament, and someone said, well, why do you? And this year, this was the Christmas after I got married. I'm divorced now. Been divorced since 2012. But this year one, it has Mrs. Love. See? It's probably backwards there. Christmas is love. It's when the two hearts come together. And on the back it has my name and my ex-husband forever, but hearts got broken. I still keep it because it's still that part of my past. And to me, it doesn't mean that we're together, but I'll still have that love for him forever, but more as a friend now. Because, shit happens, like I said. And I had one where it was Sky, my dog. I had a dog named Sky. Got her from the SPCA, and they didn't tell us what would happen. She would have these outbursts, like a separation anxiety. But she was a runner. She wasn't meant to be. She wasn't meant to be in a house. She was part husky and part whippet. Beautiful. Like she had one green eye and one red eye. I actually had pictures of her. I don't know if I still have them or not. But she did. She was beautiful. And the thing is, like, she would rip things, she would tear things up. But she'd also lay on her back and she would pee all over the place. So my ex-husband took her to a farmer. And she ran away. And because what happened is they told us that if we took her back, that they were going to put her down. And she was a beautiful dog, and she just needed space to run. So he took her to a farmer, and like she ran, and I guess they picked her up, and the SPCA called me and said, like what I did was wrong. I was supposed to take her back there. Well, all you wanted to do was like make a profit off her. But you told me that if she went back again, that you were going to put her down, and I didn't want her to be put down. And I told them this. She was a beautiful dog, and I know that like they were using her as a profit because they figured, people will pay for her and then they'll bring her back. But they told me that she just needed a place to be where she could be free to just kind of have kids or anything like that. And I had her at Christmas time, and my goodness, it was never cool to see her eyes light up like Christmas. And Uncle Diane, she was like, somebody is in here in the room. You don't like Christmas? Well, you don't have to be around. That's what you don't have to be. It's all in how you to me, like it's Christ. Oh shit! Oh, okay. So I'll have to send in somewhere. It's Christ consciousness. These are old methods. Es como acá. Mira que es como que será un gran amigo y está todo para la como esto. C'est muy común. Plutôt c'est la petite. So, you know, if you can, like, what is it that you want to see for yourself for the holidays? Like, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, like, and you're on vacation because where you work is kind of shut down, and I was watching a thing where a lot of like people are losing their jobs, and I'll tell you, if you're, I mean, I know people need money to live, but if you're no longer have your job at this point, it may sound a little out there, but you're being pulled away from it for a reason. And I know that that's probably a big part of why I'm not going to help, because Spirit doesn't want me going in a place that's not fulfilling and satisfying me, because people don't believe it. But you know, you're supposed to like what you do. You're supposed to be doing something that you enjoy, not doing something for somebody else who's going to treat you like a piece of shit. Because, you know, you deserve so much better. We all deserve so much better. And it's part of, you know, it's like, well, you gotta work. Yeah. Well, it's the part of, you know, if someone's saying, go work at McDonald's, or go work at a store, or go work here, or go work there, you know, and it's usually picking up after somebody, cleaning up somebody else's mess, which, you know, people really need to learn how to clean up their own mess instead of expecting somebody else. I went to work with my dad back years ago before he left. And my dad's boss, he had always been putting recycled newspaper up on the filing cabinet, but he had started just kind of throwing the paper on the ground, on the floor. So my dad would be expected to pick up the floor instead of the guy taking it, because he's going that way anyways, taking it and just, you know, setting it on the shelf when you go past there. And whenever I went to work with my dad would always have me cleaning downstairs. As people can tell, you know, I'm very outspoken, and sometimes I have a really big mouth, and I take no shit. So I speak up. So this one day, my dad said, like, you know, you go do upstairs, and I'll do down here. I said, okay. And I didn't really fully contemplate. So I was upstairs cleaning, and I got to the end office. Now, keep in mind, this was the CEO at the Bridge Commission. A high-end guy, the CEO, Snyder. And I don't care. I'll say the name if I want. Right in front of me, I got to his office. He takes his garbage can. Okay? He passes me his garbage. I take his garbage can. At the same time he passes me his garbage can, he takes this newspaper. I have anything here. Excuse me, Angel, but we'll pretend that she's the newspaper. He took it and he threw it on the floor like that. So I handed him back his garbage can. And I looked at him and I said, is that paper for recycling? And he said, yes. And I said, good, can you pick it up and pass it to me? Because we're not dogs and we don't go fetch. That's how disrespectful people can think, especially a lot that are in high positions, because they think that, you're to cater to them because we give you a job. We pay your check. To those people, it's like this. We're the fucking consumer. If it wasn't for the consumer, you'd have no fucking business. People like my instructor, like, seriously, you thought that I was going to take the shit. That it's okay for an employer or a teacher or an instructor to talk down to somebody because you think you're superior. You think that you have a better position. If you no longer have a job and that was happening to you, that's because Spirit pulled you out. God pulled you out. The universe. However you perceive it. Think of it as like, you may not have the money, but think of it as a blessing. A blessing in disguise. Because there's something bigger and better coming for you, even if you don't realize it right now. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel like it hurts. But it's that part of, people saying, like, sue them, go to the labor board. You have unions, they have labor boards, right? Well, what do? They give you the runaround. Okay? A person, the employee, really has no safe haven. And the employer has all the safe havens. So it's that part now, take this time to realize that something much better is coming for you. Look at your hopes and dreams of what you had before you went into a job that if they let you go, it's because your business is different. A lot of places are shutting down right now. People are, food banks. More and more people are using food banks right now. It's that part of, look who we're putting in power. Look who you're expecting to do what's right for you. You're looking at people with shit tons of cash, but still, you're living off your tax dollars. How does a prime minister go from $5 million to 95 million? And that's US. Like $37 million your prime minister for. And in 2016, he was only worth 5. So where did the other money come from? Think about it. If you're sitting at home at Christmas time, be with family. Take the time to get to know each other again. I know some will be fighting. Feel like they're fighting because of the money. And I'll tell you right now, if you're fighting with your partners over money, it's like, well, because if something happened, it's not your partner's fault. If your partner left their job because, it was abusive, encourage your partner. Be there for your partner. And going shut up because you have less money. Which is more important? Money or the well-being and health and safety of someone? If you say money is more important, it's time you find your heart. Itu kebayangkan, itu Surabaya sebelum itu kalau kita orang yang mau Surabaya dia sekolah di apa doang kalau mereka Surabaya itu yang salah sebelum studiata tutto dietro, tutto it needs cleaned. Dylan, Tara, okay, I got the name on there and then Sky's on this. I had it engraved, and that was, oh, I don't know, 2004. So this was just after I had gotten married. Because when we got married, it was, like I said, it was because the lawyer told me that if I want my son to come home, I had to get married. Yep. I had to get married if I wanted my son to come home. I talked to my ex-husband. We were planning to get it annulled a year later. Planned the wedding roughly within a week because we had to fill out the papers and all that crap. And you know, you shouldn't have to pay to get married. You shouldn't have to register yourself to get married because I'm here to tell you, it's not about marriage on a piece of paper. It's about the love and the marriage between you and God, between you and Spirit. It's between you guys. It's not about your government getting involved and saying you have to pay, or your church saying, well, you know, you got to come get counseling before we'll even say, yes, we'll marry you. You know, stand in front of each other. Have a big wedding if you want. Have it outside. Don't worry about signing the papers because it's not about signing the paper. That's what destroys a lot of relationships in many ways. Because then you feel like you got to go and you got to do all this truth-free law, which, you know, they make more money. Because when I got divorced, I had to go to the lawyer. And when I went to that lawyer, they tried to convince me to go for half of what my spouse had. And I told them no. So if people want to say that, you know, I'm a greedy bitch and I'm only out for money and what have you, that's where you're wrong. Totally wrong. I may ask them to borrow money. I think, you know, do I always pay it back? No. But I do know that when I get things sorted out, he will get back the money that he has ever lent me or that he has ever given me. He will get it back. Because I want nothing from him. Because, you know, I will say it's almost like, you know, money's more important to him than loving him. And am I being rude about that? Fuck him. Am I doing shit on him? No, I'm just, you know, stating truth. And he, like, you know, it's not just me who has gone through it. It's many other people. I want a partner, not a spouse. I want a partner, someone enjoys who enjoys decorating for the holidays, who enjoys being with family. families sitting down and watching Christmas movies, whether they're the romantic Hallmark movies or not. Someone who wants to go for walks with me and hold my hand and being a gentleman. I'm 50 years old and I never had that. And there are ones that are older than me that have that. That's what love is. Love is, it's like we're all sharing our lives together. So marriage is supposed to be about it's the unity of two people who love and care for one another, that would walk through fire for each other. And that person's not well. I just thought, you know, when I wasn't well, I had myself and I had some people from home care who actually cared and wanted to take me to the hospital, but I wouldn't go. Because every time I did go, I got a sick. Sometimes physically and verbally. And as far as your system's falling apart, your medical system and what have you, they're blaming the people that they did it. I'm alive. I'm decorating and I'm alive. And yeah, I think it's because it was 19 in here. Kaya ko to SM. Kaya ko to relay. So, she does. Hey, the fire's going now. Oops. Put that there. I look forward to seeing my tree tonight. You know, I don't even have any bulbs on here, except for one right there. It's like, oh, I see one. And then we keep the voice. So, yeah, that's a lot of them. I got to play. Um, it's the pine tree one. Holy crap, man! Try and put stuff on. It just falls right off. It said I could see it. So I can see it. Hey, there's one of the horns. It's blind. I'm going to go in. Well, where is the hook? It's where I am. It's snowing right now. They said it as well. I mean, it's beautiful. I like the snow. I don't like the cold, but I do like the snow. And it's fun. Oh crap! Okay. That's the thing about these. Hmm. It might be, it might get it right. See, she followed that group. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I think she's good. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If you eat a lot of eggs, um, I get a lot of pit odor. If anybody's got any recommendations on um, a good underarm deodorant, I know it's an odd conversation. I just heard hello. I heard hello, hello fresh or something like that, and I did have that. I used to buy Dove and that, but I'm more organic now. I just turned around back. Is that you, Mom? Like, yeah, how's that? Did I? Something. And I didn't walk in it. Gone. Oh. I was just like, gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. Yes, I'm afraid the friend that we made walking into Wonderland. I did a video because here the other day, a few days ago, went somewhere and we stopped and we got a piece of cake. A nice carrot cake. I will say a soup store has a good carrot cake. And I got home and under the piece of cake, like I went to get it out and I looked and there was a thing, it was like this. It's stuck in under the cake. And I picked it up and I turned it around. The song's reminding me of it. Winter Wonderland. Shit. See? And I took it. And, oh, my engagement ring. Oh, long finger. But my engagement ring. Spirit. It's like, so it made me laugh. It made my day because this is 5 years ago. And he was the reason why I had used the Ouija board because we were looking to find out. And it was like I was trying to bring him because he had a bubblegum machine ring. And he put it on my finger. I remember that because it was like I laughed and I took it off right quick. And like, oh, I'm going to share something that when I used the board, when I used the spirit board for Apache, I looked out my window and said, hey, has anybody ever seen a blue moon? Well, I seen the blue. They say we have like our flames, blue flames, red flames, what have you, right? told my youngest son that, hey, give me your Christmas decorations. He's got one of those. Wow. He's like, yeah, you're missing up there, but I got nothing. It's not so bad. I said, you know, well, something to sell. Use this, put it up here. Oh, crap. Oh, geez, man. Get on there. Now turn around. Even if you don't sit up there. That's all right. I'm just a little bit longer. There. Um, I don't mind decorating. I just don't like taking it in. I used to, like, when I lived in the city, I actually had my Christmas tree up all year because, I didn't want to take it down. I used it as a house decoration. I put it behind a little table thing, and my cat, he'd go in it and hide. He loves being there. He is like, it's, broken. Yeah. The wings, we set up to play. No, I'll do it that way. My wings, where's my, I just put certain things just, oh, butterfly. I just heard, are you happy today? I'm happy every day, but some things just, irritate me, just like anybody. Come China. Okay. Well, night, when it's light, it's like, oh shit. I must not have them on there very good. It's like, who's ever watching? Are you playing games with me? Like, I should have looked up for ad. I think that's what I got. That's what I got. It's like, maybe I don't have it on there. Just like, here. Come on, man. Where? There's my angel. She goes in the middle of Miami. Sikotai. Mushira. And there's so much blood decorations on. See, I used to have a big tree. I've had a big tree. I've had for sure. I had Christmas here. I had it upstairs. And I just had it, and I had pictures of my youngest son decorating, like putting balls on the tree. And it was really strange because I have a picture of it on my Facebook. And some would say, well, that's the camera, but it wasn't the camera. What I was witnessing was my youngest son, his arm and face was disappearing. People would say, well, that's the camera. No, that was not the camera. It took me a while to understand it was that what it was that I was witnessing. Oh, wait, okay. It's so good. Um, in the physical world, it's like sometimes I get lonely, but it's okay because in spirit, I know I'm never alone because I'm always talking with spirit, and it's rarely in English. So it's like, "Quindi come fai nota, eh? Questo qui, sarebbe tutto adesso, che si chiama Animal Prayer." Family doesn't, family doesn't always understand what it is that they're witnessing. You know, that's the thing. Because I know what it is that I'm experiencing. And like I say, as long as you know, that's what matters, and that's what's important. Like sometimes you could say, I scream like a banshee, or I holler like a banshee. And when I first started coming into my awakening in 2020, the night of the super, I was it was the beginning of what I was feeling, and I felt it. It came from the pit of my stomach, and it came all the way out, and it was like a loud cry of a banshee. As it was like the warning of what was happening. This This used to be my mom's. This is old. Like wood hills used to take on our stairway going up to our living room. She'd decorate the band. She decorated the band. She had a little railings along it. And she would decorate them right up. And those are the things that I like to remember. Right. See, that's the part about a pine tree. This used to have like these here things like that, and they had lights inside, and my dad couldn't get them out. So one day, like we didn't get the tree, I took it home, and holy crap! You talk about like hard to get it all out. You had to cut certain wires and pull it and cut and pull, and man, is this tree worth what I'm going through to do this? E sila pagkakayamot ko tayo sa tayo siya. Gusto ko po yung kaya siya. Sinukuan. Sila sila, diba? You know, you know, sometimes you have to be creative. It's important. You know, dress up for Christmas. I, oh, here. Oh, where's the bird? See the sun? Yeah. My mom, sometimes some Christmases, she would take a whole bunch of those red bows and she'd tie them on the tree. Holy crap, man. We were never allowed to help her decorate the tree. She wanted to decorate the tree for herself, by herself most of the time. But when it came to taking it down, she wanted her help then. She didn't want her help for the fun stuff. She wanted her help for the crappy stuff. But you know, that was all right. It's like when we had another. Speaking of those bows, oh, I got a couple of them here. If I had a big tree, I would be putting the bulbs on. Oh, look. I gotta thank you. I'll put the little snowman right on. No, I didn't put a lot in the back because, there's no sense. But did I put a lot on here? Yeah. I probably put more in one place than the other. You know, it is what it is, right? So they say. Oh, if anybody wants to order crafts, just one sec, I'll tell you. I'm right here. Um, my older sister, she makes stuff like this. She gave me this 2 years ago for Christmas. Side by side or miles apart, sisters will always be connected at heart. And then she makes these, and I got a base for it. She makes stuff like that. Always my sister, forever my friend. And always my three other children. And she made this for me. She made one for my dad from one of my sisters at Christmas time a couple of years ago, I think it was. No, it might have been last year, but it had a saying on one side of it, but I didn't want the saying, so I got her to do all four sides. It's all sea glass. She used sea glass for it, and she did a great job. I light it up every so often. It looks nice. So you want to order crafts, or she makes mugs. She makes a bunch of different things. I don't know her. She's on TikTok. Um, I'll figure out how to like put it on my thing to kind of like know how to, she's pretty good at it. I helped her one day and holy shit, she had to sort out her place so that she could do her crafts because she had everything all kind of scattered. So I went there and helped her and I helped her clean up her whole place and organize it. And I had everything sectioned and then I put a table right in the middle of everything so that, it was all easy accessible, the things for one certain thing and then another certain thing and all of her stuff together. And she keeps it organized now. I told her, like, you really need to put yourself out there because the only way that you're going to um, be able to get your stuff out there, to be able to get your um, work out there, is by actually getting out there. Not worrying if you have orders, make stuff, and then just showcase it and express different things, like put up, like she has been lately. It's like, if you make it, they will come. We need more people making things that is unique to the person, not something that is like totally duplicated all the time. It's like how many certain things are made. Like a bunch of people can go by the same thing, so it's not unique. And it's a part of having something unique, made especially for you, especially for the person, not something that you can just randomly go buy in the store unless it's a product or you know it's like one of a kind. That's what means. That's what's worth more. Something that's one of a kind, not something that is a cookie cutter. Like you as an individual, as a person, is unique. Yeah. So I don't always speak English, and for me to tell you what it is that I'm saying, I've said it a good many times. It's not about so much understanding what I'm saying as it is just, feeling it, experiencing it. I think I have it done. Yeah, I feel like putting, God, I just do one forward. I have an old teddy bear, and his head got ripped. So I stripped off his clothes and I kept his stuff in. I'm just gonna randomly do it, and I can always pull it back off if I don't like it. We used to put tinsel. Is that what it was called? Tinsel? Mom used to put tinsel everywhere. Holy crap, man! And the freaking static. I'm gonna make it look like, if people don't like it, that's okay. Make it look like it's snowing because it's snowing outside. Doesn't matter to me if people like my street or not. It's better than I'm gonna lay on my floor because I got shit on it. So I just feel like taking it and just throwing it. So yeah, throw it. That's it. sure that looks good. Thanks. No, my cat won't chew on this. You're still looking around? I should say that was cool. Yeah. So if you have an old stuffed teddy bear, it makes them snow. Remember when you used to get that snow stuff? My mom used to buy it, and we'd spray it so like it would be sprayed sometimes. We used to spray it on the like you spray it on the windows. I said I think we're done enough. Shit, man. There's more of that shit than I thought. I just heard somebody say I like it. It's like, woo! Mr. McKeown. I mean, nobody can see the back, but hey, what the heck? All I gotta do is just stuff it. Stuff it in there. I do. I like it too. All right, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna put this back and then put my angel. Yeah, works for me. How about you? And then you know what you ready to go out my ear? Yeah, I do. She's going out. Should look her out there. Oh, I have to put some down here. long. Time I just you'll Christmas time in the city. Don't fall now. Shut up, okay? Woo. Make sure she's straight. Lots of ornament. I don't know where I'm Yeah, I feel like you're tired. I don't know where it came from, but oh well. Might be my best treat, but doing it differently. Unique. You know, yeah, I heard right there. Yeah, see that here. Yeah. And then, some people say, "You're sitting here, anybody? She's talking to herself." Maybe I am talking to spirit, parts of you. lot there. That's okay. It's, think of it this way. Sometimes on trees, snow is not always even. I just get, excuse me a minute. I just get, a little dizzy, overwhelmed. So I keep it going. So now I'm gonna put my Christmas pumpkin back on here. Santa came already. You didn't see these before? I got this at Costco. It's I don't wear mittens, gloves a whole lot, and I don't wear a hat a whole lot. If I can learn it in the contraption. So let's do this. Here, butter. Over here. So because I don't wear mittens and gloves, I can hold on to it and I can scrape. Oh, yeah, go that way. So I'm not having a stocking, but I am doing this. I am giving myself that. Oh, my dollar store. I love these. These are comfortable. Just stick to the. I was gonna put her up, but I don't want to put her up. I'll put her back there. And if you came in and spent time with me, putting together my Christmas tree, we'll see what it looks like at night. Is what we'll do. Like it's gonna make a whole lot of difference. Oh shit, wrong way. I have to get a pink bulb. Have the pink bulbs. You can get them at the dollar store. I get them because they're actually good for growing the plants because they grow bulbs. And I've actually had a lot of plants grow grow quite well. Let's grow quite well by using them. Each year I do my tree pretty much differently. Hey, take a banana, mango juice, or mango nectarine and orange juice and bananas and put them in a blender. That's really good. Mm. And add some multicolored sherbet. Anybody remember having sherbet when you were a kid? It was so sweet. Sometimes it can be so sweet it's sickening. Add cotton candy, or not cotton candy, candy cane ice cream, and that was awesome. So if you came in and you spent the time decorating my tree with me, thank you. It was good having you here with me. With that being said, I'm sending you all love, much light, many blessings, most importantly, very good health to anyone and everyone wanting, willing to receive and accept. I want you all to be big, bold, brave. Most importantly, be yourself. Be who you are, not who somebody else tells you you are or you have to be. Be authentic. Be true to yourself and others. Be kind to yourself and others. And know that you have more strength than you can comprehend at times. I'm sending you all love, and I hope you're all having a great week. Love you all. Christmas, Christmas.